I once heard of Elias, the blacksmith who lived by the wildest river in the region. His hands were tough as steel, but his eyes were as deep as the riverbed in flood season. One evening at dusk, I saw a village boy run up to him, his voice thick with frustration. "Uncle Elias, why is my life so hard? I want to be a great blacksmith like you, but everything keeps knocking me down." Elias stopped hammering, set his hammer aside, and led the boy to a corner of the forge. He pointed to two blades hanging on the wall, one gleaming and unused, encased in glass, the other scratched and chipped, but razor-sharp and chilling. "Which one do you think has truly lived?" he asked, his voice rough like burning coal. The boy shrugged. "Probably the shiny one. It's beautiful." Elias smiled, a smile like a crack in charred wood. I stood there, watching him, and heard the villagers recount his past. Elias wasn't born the best blacksmith. At 19, he dropped a red-hot steel bar onto a customer's foot, got kicked out of the workshop, and carried a burn scar for life. Then his mother fell gravely ill. He sold everything he owned for medicine, but she still passed away. People mocked him, a blacksmith who can't even forge his own fate. But Elias didn't break. He built a forge by the river, hammering day after day until his hands bled, failing hundreds of times to craft a perfect blade. I watched as he picked up the scarred blade, its steel glinting. He told the boy, "This one's been ground thousands of times, scorched by fire, struck by the hammer. It's not pretty, but it can cut through stone. The other, safe in glass, has never known pain, so it'll forever be just a decoration." The boy fell silent, and I saw Elias set the blade down, his voice low like the river. "Life isn't gentle, kid. I've been burned by fire, cried when my mother died, felt useless when the village turned its back. One night, I wanted to smash this forge and forget it all. But I stayed, let failure grind me, let pain hammer me into shape. A beautiful blade can't cut. This scarred one survived the fire. Success is letting life forge you, not hiding in glass." I stood there, the heat from the forge washing over me, and saw the boy look up, his eyes alight as if he'd found a spark within. Elias didn't just forge steel, he forged his soul. Now Elias is a legend in our village, not for wealth, but for not shattering. The river still roars, but he stands there, steady as the blade he forged. I'm telling you this not to praise him, but to ask, will you hang yourself in glass, or let life grind you into a sharp blade? Elias chose his path. What about you? Tell me. I want to know how you'll forge your life.